At the Denver Employees Retirement Plan, or DERP, we're committed to helping you retire strong. Whether you're just starting to think about retirement or you've made the decision to retire, this video will guide you through the many things you'll need to consider to ensure a smooth transition to retirement. As a vested DERP member, you've earned a lifetime of benefits when you retire. And while we're here to help you navigate the steps to retirement, it's important to know you have an active role to play too. You'll need to make important decisions, gather documents, and meet deadlines so you receive all the benefits you're eligible for in the way you want to receive them. Watching this video is a great way to help you understand your retirement, but we strongly encourage you to attend a Ready to Retire seminar and schedule a one-on-one counseling session with a membership services representative to learn more. Let's begin by understanding when you can retire. We offer 3 retirement types depending on where you are in your retirement journey. An early retirement is when you're vested and meet the minimum age requirement of your membership tier. This means you can retire early and receive a reduced DERP pension benefit. A normal retirement is when you're vested and meet the age and service credit requirement of your membership tier. At that time, you can retire and receive an unreduced DERP pension benefit. And a deferred retirement is when you're vested and leave the city before meeting the required retirement age of your membership tier. You are eligible for a deferred retirement when you reach your membership tier retirement age. Regardless of which type of retirement you choose, it's important to know your retirement doesn't happen automatically. You must submit your retirement application and all required documents before you can begin receiving a monthly DERP pension benefit. The sooner you have an idea of when you want to retire, you can begin to gather everything you need and work through the steps to receive your DERP pension benefit. We recommend you start the process at least 90 days before your retirement date. Understanding your retirement benefits and the decisions you need to make is an important part of your retirement planning process. As a vested DERP member, your benefits at retirement include a guaranteed monthly lifetime DERP pension benefit and a range of DERP Plus benefits to support you and your loved ones, including joint and survivor, lump sum death, health insurance, and the insurance premium reduction. Your DERP pension benefit is one of the most important benefits available to you upon retirement. The DERP pension benefit is a 401(a) plan, also known as a defined benefit plan, or DB plan. After you've earned 5 years of service credit, you become what is known as vested into the plan and eligible for a DERP pension benefit. Your DERP pension benefit is yours for life. It can't be taken away. It's guaranteed, it's professionally managed, and it can be passed on to loved ones if you choose. Your DERP pension benefit is based on a defined formula that doesn't change due to market performance or savings habits. This means as you start planning for retirement, you'll know how much your monthly DERP pension benefit payment will be before you retire. Having a clear idea of what you can expect provides a sense of security and peace of mind. At retirement, your monthly DERP pension benefit is calculated using 3 factors unique to you and based on your membership tier: your average monthly salary, your membership tier multiplier, and your service credit. These 3 factors are multiplied to calculate your monthly DERP pension benefit. To learn which membership tier you are in, visit derp.org. Here's an example of how your DERP pension benefit is calculated. Meet Larry. Larry is ready to retire. He's in membership tier 3, he has 20 years of service credit, and after working for 20 years, Larry's average monthly salary is $8,000. When you multiply Larry's average monthly salary times his membership tier multiplier times his service credit, Larry will receive a monthly DERP pension benefit of $2,400 for the rest of his life. It's important to know your DERP pension benefit is just one part of a secure retirement future. It's designed to be supplemented with Social Security and your personal savings and investments. Although you can't add extra money to your DERP pension benefit, as a member, you can increase your retirement income by purchasing service credit. You can also supplement your retirement savings through the city's 457 Deferred Compensation Plan. Now is a good time to review your supplemental retirement income sources, get a benefit estimate from Social Security, and create a budget. At retirement, your monthly DIRT pension benefit is considered taxable income, subject to federal and state income tax, and reported to the IRS. Upon request, we can withhold federal and Colorado taxes from your DIRT pension benefit, but we can't withhold taxes for any other state. Once you retire, you can manage your tax withholding elections in your mydirp.org account. When you retire, in addition to your monthly DIRT pension benefit, you're also eligible for a range of DIRT Plus benefits to support you and your loved ones, including joint and survivor, lump sum death, health insurance, and the insurance premium reduction. As you prepare to retire, you'll need to make some important decisions about how you want to take advantage of your DIRT Plus benefits. The first decision you must make when you apply for your DIRT pension benefit is if you want to provide a monthly benefit payment to a beneficiary when you pass away. When you fill out the retirement application, you'll have two benefit payment options to choose from: the maximum benefit option or the joint and survivor benefit option. The maximum benefit option provides you with the highest or maximum monthly DIRT pension benefit payment every month for your lifetime. Payments stop when you pass away. The joint and survivor benefit provides you with a reduced monthly DIRT pension benefit payment for the rest of your life. The amount you receive is reduced because your benefit covers 2 lifetimes. Upon passing away, your beneficiary will receive 100%, 75%, or 50% of your reduced monthly DIRT pension benefit payment for the rest of their life. If your beneficiary passes away before you, your DIRT pension benefit payment is increased to the maximum benefit option as if no joint and survivor option had been elected. So, who can you designate as your joint and survivor beneficiary? When you retire, you can designate one individual as your joint and survivor beneficiary. If you're married, your joint and survivor beneficiary must be your spouse unless they formally waive their right and consent in writing to the designation of another beneficiary. If your spouse waives their right, you can name any one individual as your beneficiary. You may not list an estate, trust, or charity as your joint and survivor beneficiary. It is important to know that your beneficiary designation is permanent. Once you receive your first monthly DIRT pension benefit payment, you can't change your benefit payment option or joint and survivor beneficiary. Now, let's take a closer look at how the joint and survivor options impact your DIRT pension benefit. If Larry chooses the maximum benefit option, he'll receive a monthly DIRT pension benefit payment of $2,400 for his lifetime. In this scenario, his beneficiary won't receive any ongoing payments after he passes away. If Larry chooses the 100% joint and survivor benefit option, his monthly DIRT pension benefit payment is reduced to $2,069.52 in exchange for providing the same amount of money to his beneficiary each month after he passes away. If Larry chooses the 75% joint and survivor benefit option, his monthly DIRT pension benefit payment is reduced to $2,143.44, and his beneficiary will receive 75% of that amount each month after he passes away. If Larry chooses the 50% joint and survivor benefit option, his monthly DIRT pension benefit payment is reduced to $2,222.64, and his beneficiary will receive 50% of that amount each month after he passes away. When you are ready to retire, you'll need to choose which DIRT pension benefit payment option works best for your family based on your family's financial needs and goals, your retirement income beyond your monthly DIRT pension benefit payment, and your health and age at retirement. When you retire directly from active service, you're also eligible for a lump sum death benefit. The amount of your lump sum death benefit is based on your retirement type and membership tier. With a normal retirement, your lump sum death benefit is $5,000. With an early retirement for Tier 1 and 2 members, the amount is reduced by $250 for each year of age under 65. With an early retirement for Tier 3 members, the amount is reduced by $500 for each year of age under 65. When you apply for retirement, you have two choices of how you want to receive your lump sum death benefit. You can receive it in 50 or 100 equal monthly installments until the balance is zero, or you can leave it for a beneficiary to receive as a lump sum payment upon your passing. So, who can you designate as your lump sum death benefit beneficiary? You can designate any one individual as your lump sum death benefit beneficiary to receive the full payment, or designate multiple individuals to split the payment. Your lump sum death benefit beneficiary doesn't need to be the same as your joint and survivor beneficiary. Unlike the joint and survivor beneficiary designation, this is not a permanent decision. You can change your mind in retirement and update your choices. Did you know healthcare can be your biggest expense in retirement? The good news is that we offer health insurance for you and your loved ones. Your health insurance options with us include non-Medicare and Medicare medical, dental, and vision plans. You and your eligible dependents may enroll in one or all three types of coverage depending on what you need. If you enroll in health insurance with us, you're eligible for the insurance premium reduction benefit where we contribute towards your monthly premiums. The amount is based on your years of service and Medicare status. The decision to retire is a big one. And whether you've already made the decision to retire or are just starting to think about it, here are some of the initial steps we recommend you take now to ensure your countdown to retirement is on track and your transition is as smooth as possible. When it comes to retirement, timing matters. If you haven't set a retirement date, you might want to think about a date. The sooner you have an idea of when you want to retire, you can begin to gather the necessary documents for the application process, make important decisions about your benefits, and meet important filing deadlines. To get oriented about retirement preparation, schedule a one-on-one counseling session with a membership services representative to get your monthly DIRP pension benefit estimate. Familiarize yourself with your mydirp.org account. Your mydirp.org account is a secure online resource where you can start to get organized for your retirement. Visit the dirp.org website to uncover a wealth of information, resources, and forms to support your retirement planning process. Finally, download and review a copy of the DIRP Retirement Checklist to understand the steps you'll need to take to begin the retirement application process and avoid delays. Those steps include: gather documents. From consent forms and birth certificates to Social Security and Medicare documents, gathering these items in advance will ensure a smooth and timely transition process. Review and decide. You'll have some key decisions to make at retirement. From your DIRP pension benefit payment options and health insurance coverage to your lump sum death benefit options, the retirement application is easier to complete if you have an idea of the choices you want to make. Meet with a membership services representative. At this session, we'll review your paperwork and timeline, provide an updated estimate for your DIRP pension benefit, and answer any remaining questions. Submit your notification of intent to retire. You'll need to submit your notification of intent to retire by email to your supervisor, the Office of Human Resources, or your designated human resources representative and us. Once we receive your notification of intent, we'll email you with the next steps and items needed for your retirement. Complete and submit. You must complete and submit your notarized retirement application and all required documents. We'll contact you if anything is missing. It's important to know that if you don't submit your retirement application and all required documents within 30 days of separation, your monthly DIRP pension benefit payment will be delayed. And if you're retiring from active service, you won't be eligible for the lump sum death benefit. Congratulations on nearing the finish line toward retirement. As a DIRP member, you've earned a lifetime of benefits while serving the city you love. Whether you plan to travel, spend more time with family, pursue hobbies, or volunteer, we look forward to working together so you finish strong and turn your retirement dreams into reality. Thanks for being a DIRP member and for taking this important step to learn about the retirement process. We encourage you to explore DIRP.org, attend a Ready to Retire seminar, and meet with a membership services representative to ensure your smooth transition to retirement. Feel free to contact us with any questions.